Well, hello all. Well, here in San Francisco, California, U.S., we have drizzle outside. 47 degrees, cold, windy. Not a good day to go out with the camera. So we'll do the video inside. Today's subject, plastic particles floating around in human blood. Let's talk about that. Microplastic has been detected in human blood. Microplastics were found in nearly 80% of the healthy adults that were tested. They found the size of the plastic varied from 5 millimeters to 0.0007 millimeters in size. Tests were on 22 anonymous blood donors. Half of the samples contained PET plastics, which is commonly used in drinking bottles. And I've said this over and over, never drink out of plastic, don't eat out of plastic. Plastic is a pollution. You don't want to be eating out of it. And this is why. Well, a third of the testes contained polyester used for packaging of food and anything else they use for packaging. 1/4 contained polyurethane from plastic bags. So when you take your food home in plastic bags, you're contaminating your food. We have Polymar particles in our blood, it looks like. There are many different types of plastic floating around in some people's blood. Not everybody. Some of us use glass to eat, drink, and we also shop with paper bags or cloth reusable bags. It has been established that humans get contaminated with plastic while eating, drinking, and even breathing the air. Babies contain microplastic at a concentration 10 times higher than adults do. The UN warns that plastic contamination will double in just a few years in the waterways and will triple by 2040 if we don't do something about the plastic in the water. So, I have been talking about plastic pollution for how many years now on this channel? And it just keeps getting worse and worse. It first started out with some animals having plastic contamination, and then we saw animals dying from eating plastic thinking it's food around our oceans. Now it looks like plastic pollution is in our blood, and it's all because of what we do with plastic. We should stay away from it completely as much as possible, and definitely don't use one-use plastic whatever you do. That's one of the worst places you can get contaminated from. So, on another subject, I was listening to Kyle over on Secular Talk yesterday. He brought up the issue of Russia and how Russia is planning on taking down the world's internet. Now, whether Russia can do that or not, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. IT people are saying to change your passwords and make them very hard to get through. But really, if you have the power to take down the whole internet, what's a little password going to do to stop Russia? They're not going to go into every individual's account and infiltrate, finding out what their password is. That would take forever. But they could take down maybe the main trunk lines. And my question to you is, what would you do without the internet? And you may say, oh, it's probably a better thing if we didn't have the internet. Well, unfortunately, a lot of jobs depend on the internet now. The gig economy here in the U.S. is absolutely dependent on it. Get their orders so that they know where to deliver their orders to. For those that don't know what the gig economy is, it's where you shop to and then you put in a order and a delivery comes and delivers your order. There's millions of people who make their living through the gig economy. Some of them are delivering through electric vehicles of various types, bicycles, electric scooters, electric skateboards, and I'm all for changing over to the electric age, but electric cars are not there yet. So delivering an electric car isn't going to do me much good because making that car took so much energy through fossil fuels. So it doesn't save anything when you use it as a delivery vehicle. But electric scooters, skateboards, one wheels, whatever you want to try and deliver through, that would be a real disaster on a lot of poorer people that depend on the internet. So saying that we could go without the internet, could we really? Would we want to? What would you do with your time if you didn't have the internet? I'd love to hear what you guys think. Now, do I think that Russia could take down the whole world internet? I don't think so. It's pretty robust, and it would take some pretty amazing technology to take down the world's internet. But if so, and it does happen, what would you do? I definitely do appreciate your guys' comments on this. Your ups, your downs, the new subscribers, and what are you doing to combat plastic pollution from reaching your blood veins?